Um, and then go another shot of the G8. People be asking me like, what have I had done? Pretty much nothing, honestly. But I just got a. Right now, it's really pretty much stock. It's just some ZZ coil packs, roto cold air intake. That's like probably every every fucking G8 probably comes with that, like, mandatory. So that's not really a big upgrade. It's like really no upgrades, no headers, just plugs, just bigger plugs. I think those LS4 wires, I think those LS4 wires, but I think they 10 or 9 millimeters. I forget. And then the ZZEP, they all came from the, so if you want to like buy a set, you could buy them all at ZZP, because I bought the coil packs and the wires from ZZP. Only thing about the coil packs is, if you put these coil packs in, I was in a rush, and then it's my like first car that I can actually work on, because I've had like Grand Prix my whole life, and I had LS Grand Prix, but you can't really work on it because the motor's sideways. So like this is the first one that I really changed all my coil packs, not just the first 4. So like I got kind of excited. I forgot to put the lubricant on the electrical, but it's like electrical, like little goo, like, so it don't stick. And I'm sure ZZP probably worked this out, because they like real good on like getting like stuff back from the customer and everything, like data back from the customer. So I'm sure somebody in the LS world with the Camaro or something already said something about them, but it's almost like this little, the tab that you click, the factory tab that you go to click on to the ZZP coil packs, it's almost like they like a hair too small, or it's like literally like a hair, like if you was to get a piece of sandpaper and literally like rub it around there like twice, it'll probably just slide right in. That's just how close of the diameter that it is. Get back in the garage. Get back in the backyard. Go. But that's the only thing I suggest, because I went to pull these off after I put them on just to test, and the whole black piece stayed inside there, which is really not a problem. Again, I just pulled the black piece out. It's just like a face to this cover, and just pushed it back on to the cover, so it's not really a big deal. ZZP really don't make shit that fail or fuck up, so like once they on there, you pretty much golden. If one fuck up, I still got the old ones. Really, I don't think there was nothing wrong with the old ones. I was trying to get rid of a misfire, but I think the misfire is more in the injectors, because it's like I don't know how to explain it, almost like not like a small pulsating, like, but like only when the car's sitting, and then you only feel it like you can't even, like, I have no check engine lights on, and you can't even see it on like the RPM gauge, because that's how lightly like it's moving, where the RPM's not even moving, but I can feel it, like, so I know it's a misfire, but it's so small, it's not a check engine light popping up or nothing. So, and then the other thing I got is just I had the mid muffler, the resonators deleted, through an X pipe. I got an X pipe all the way to some Magna Flow. These was on there when I got them. So, but those honestly, I'm gonna end up just straight piping the whole thing. It sounds so much better straight pipe. So I'm gonna end up straight piping the whole thing. And then, but I just don't like how it sounds. It just sounds like shit right now, actually. Not like shit. I'm not gonna say it sounds like shit, actually. It just sounds so quiet to the point where you can't really, I don't know, the performance don't match the sound almost. Like the Camaros and the CTSs and the Chargers, they all got like active throttle management exhaust. So when you step on the gas, it like open the butterfly and it make it louder. And when you let off the gas, it don't. But this car is one of the GM products that just don't, they didn't have it on there. So you either go straight pipe, it's either loud all the time or not loud enough, or you could just get like cutouts, but it's like $200 per cutout. I might as well just buy the axle back if I'm gonna do the solo, if I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna end up just straight piping it. For the brakes, I'm gonna end up just painting the back calipers. And remember, like I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do the Brimbos on the front. I just want to do the Brimbos in the front in like a blue, and then I just want to paint these in the back probably blue and gray, like I had my other car, and then probably change the wheels. Hopefully change the radio because the sound is not putting what I want. I mean, it sounds good if you like want to burn 1,000 CDs or if you want to listen to the radio, but the car don't got satellite radio, so that's one downfall. So I can't just like buy a satellite radio and then just like listen to it, all the good stuff. So, but the aux in these cars suck, period. Like, it's no way around that. Like, I've seen thousands of videos of people like taking the amp out, taking the factory amp out and turning it down and doing all that shit. I mean, I don't know, because the people in Australia, they pretty smart with the shit. So, and this is like they like fucking, I don't know, like what we consider a Caprice or something like that. Like that's what this probably like, they Caprice, like this is what they work on all day over there in Australia. So I mean, a lot of videos that I watch on like messing with the speakers and stuff is literally from watching people from Australia. So not to knock them or nothing like that, but it's just, I don't know, these cars just like, I don't know, they don't come with, and it's not like in Australia it's different because like they got all the stuff over there. Like they had GPS in these cars, they had OnStar. Oh, I do got OnStar, but they had some of them had GPS, and some of them had like cool GPS. It's like it was almost connected to where the speaker was, the center speaker, and it was like I don't know, that shit was cold. It was almost like, in my mind, because I'm a car enthusiast, I'm thinking of like, if you know what a Skyline look like, inside the Skyline, they got like a little box on the top of the dashboard, and they give you like, and it's a small little reading, and they give you all the readings. That's what I think about when I think about that. But they used to have everything, but like over here, they really don't have nothing. And then all the parts, like the satellite radio and stuff, I'm sure you get from over here. But if you want to buy, like when I be watching them on eBay and everything and watching them, it's like Australia, then it's not the part that costs much. Like the satellite, I'm thinking like the satellite box that you need to transfer just to get the satellite radio and everything in the car, I think it's only like $100. But the shipping from Australia to here is like $250, like $300. So it make a $100 part turn into like $400-500 fast just off shipping. So I'd advise, if you're gonna do all that, I advise you just to get a new radio. Just get the radio kit from G8.com while they still got them in stock. Cause I would have been had it, but they didn't have it in stock when I first had my car and I started buying other stuff. So, but right now that's all. I mean, got the diffuser on it. Pretty much basic stuff for the G8 that people be asking me about. It's not the factory one. It's a GXP. It's factory for the GXPs, but not for mine. Mine is the GT, not a GXP. It's not a stick or supercharged or the 6.2. It's just a 6.0. So that's just stock. Everything's stock. I just peeled off the badges, and that was pretty much it. It ain't no badges on the side of the car anyway. And I just tinted the windows. It already came with red blood interior, so that was a plus. And I just color matched everything just to match, like the signs and everything back there just to match. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I just sit in the garage. Family took it out today. Went to the grocery store. You can clearly tell my son dropped everything in the car. But like besides for that, I mean, it's pretty much stock. Next year I'm gonna do like the Brembo, try to do the Brembo, try to do the, if not the radio, try to do the door speakers if I don't do the radio. I'm kind of satisfied with it, with like bass wise. Like, I just don't like that when you plug the aux up to the factory radio and listen to anything, it don't put out a lot of bass, so I don't like that. But besides for that, I mean, it's straight. It's just a normal G. I mean, I ain't did really nothing that I wanted to do. I mean, I did a lot actually, but I just wanted to like do more motor work, like get the car canned and stuff. But I don't know, dog. I get so much headaches from motor shops and stuff, and it's like you get work done and then you can't even take the car like 2 hours away or drive it. It's like, that's why I just waited. Like, I'm just gonna wait till the car fail and then just get it. So it just be like, all right, I had to get it done, but then I really don't even want to get it replaced with other stuff, because I'm just so paranoid and just so scarred. Every time I see somebody with a car, they get worked on, cammed or lifters, they go, you know what I'm saying, maybe a couple thousand miles in the car, ticking or knocking, and it's like, I understand they knock on GM lifters, right? And the lifter tech, the worst thing was the DOD. That was the worst thing that they ever did. But it's like, don't bash the DOD if you a builder, and when you build a motor, like, you gotta constantly keep working on it or constantly keep doing something. Like, at least when I drive this car 2 hours away or whatever I do in it, it just lasts, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the lifters might not, because that's what you already know, but it's just like, I don't want a camshaft or a huge ass knock after I just put $4,000 into it for a cam and some lifters. So I'll just say, I mean, it's some good builders where I live, so hopefully I can find some, but I just want somebody that I could trust, because I'm not the dude that take my car to the racetrack, you know what I'm saying, every weekend and abuse it, and then I know something gonna break. It's like, usually if I get something built, it's usually just gonna sit in this garage and just do nothing. That's why I at least wanted to run when I wanted to run. I don't want to keep taking it somewhere to get fixed. That's why I'm so like hesitating on people working on the car, even if it's just a simple oil change. I don't know. I just don't like taking it to I just don't like I don't like taking it to places. Like, I can do the oil change myself, but when I do take it to somewhere, I just want somebody to treat it like it was their car. Like, so that's why I take my car to this one place, and then only go to that one place. It could be for the minorest thing, but I just take it there because I know they treat my car like it's theirs. I could just see every time I pull my car up and they go to get in it, anybody that get in it, they smile, they happy. Like, that's where I want to take my car. I don't want to take my car where somebody, oh, this dude got big wheels, he just ruined the car. Like, everybody like what they like, but if you see something nice and you know it's nice, just appreciate it, just to compliment it. You know what I'm saying? It's maybe not your preference of wheel size or wheel choice, but obviously it's nice. You know what I'm saying? So give that person, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, maybe I'm just that type of dude. I don't bash people that build, like, whoever built cars, and I don't bash people. I know my car is like this, but I really, at heart, I like JDM cars. Like, that's the funny part about it. Like, this is like a American, like, if you think about it, like a American car right here. Like, not even American, because I guess it's like more Australian, but it got a V8 in it. That's an LS, so that makes it super American. But it's like, I like Skylines. I don't know, I like Subarus, but I don't even like I like the Subarus, but I'm just all day. I like Hondas. I like everything. I'm just a car person. I fell in love off watching like Fast and the Furious, so like that's where it started. Like, seeing those people that I thought had big wheels on the Honda, but then like when you finally get a car and start being in the car scene, you see that those weren't big wheels. It was like 16s, but they was like on a super small car, so they looked real big at the time. But you know what I'm saying, just things like that. So, but just just some things people wanted to see about the car. So this is what the car looked like now. That's what it got in it. It's got the 212s by my sponsor, B2 Audio. It's got a it's got 0 gauge all the way through. It got a red top Optima, and just simple stuff like that. So it's really nothing. Some paperwork for my shoulder that I lost. And that's pretty much it. It's nothing like spectacular. The front window tinted, side windows tinted, but nothing really spectacular. I'm missing a couple of sponsors or people that helped me to get the car up. So that's B2 Audio, roto, ZZP, G8.com, but also it's the my light sponsor. Also, a big shout out to them dudes. They always come in the clutch and help me with my lights. Probably can't see them because I gotta get my lights resurfaced. But lighting trends, those are the guys to go through if you want any lights. They did got my front lights through them, but they did a lot of my cars with my lights. But this one I just threw together, so I just put them in. Cause I was supposed to actually get these changed out, and those lights, the color change, and LED is supposed to go on the bottom, but on their website it was like a mix-up, so they actually don't have that part. But I ordered it by accident, and I guess the numbers are just wrong. But it's no, like, I'm not even gonna fault lighting, what is it, lighting trends, because they do like the best work ever. Like, the customer service with those dudes and my experience with those dudes, they always come through. Like, literally, I've never had a time where, like, I asked them, can they be my sponsor? Like, honestly, they like my first sponsor that I was like, let me see, can I get a baby sponsor, even if it's just like $20-$30 off? And they was like the first people that say, all right, bro, we give you a sponsorship, just put us on your Instagram and show off the car at the car shows. It was like the first people, I ain't gonna say the only people, but the first people to give me a discount for something when I say I'm trying to do a sponsorship. So shout out to those dudes. They really came in clutch for that. And then I had some more people. Shout out, Tent Master was one of them. But y'all can't really, like, unless you live in Michigan, you probably can't use those, so that'd be kind of pointless. But and then Ken's Muffler, they did a great job. Shout out to them. They really came through on that with the muffler, and they gonna do my my rear muffler delete. And that's pretty much it, though. That's all the people that helped me get my car up this year. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real ones for helping people out. But that's pretty much it. The car done for the summer. Hopefully I get some new wheels. I keep saying I want to do other stuff, but I just like the G8 personally. Like, I like the tail lights. I like the headlight. I just hate that, like, obviously you can see it from camera, like that one clear-ish and the other one is like yellow. So I mean, I really just want to refreshen those up and sand them down and just get them clear again, because I don't know, I just like the look. I don't know, it's something about the G8. Like, only other lights I like is the ones that's like from Australia, the new generation that came out, like 2003 generation, and they got like they almost like the Chargers or like the Audi lights. Now those are the only ones I'll buy that I actually say I like. But those $500, and it ain't really, it is the money right now actually, but at the time it wasn't the money when I was doing all the stuff to the car. It's actually because I don't want to get rid of the lighting trends, because they don't make fogs for some odd reason. Only for that car they don't make them for. They make them for every other car, literally every single car, Audis, Porsches, everything. They just don't make them for the G8 for some odd reason. But the lights do fit in like, I had already ordered them, and they were super cool people. They said I could have sent them back in, get my new headlights, and then they'd send me the ones that I need, which was the H1s that I would have needed for the new headlights. But I had a car show coming up. I was trying to get it to the car show. Probably won't make it to the car show now, but it don't matter. They helped me out when I thought I was in need. So I just wanted to keep those. I just wanted to keep those in the headlight just to show people about them. And then I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'm probably gonna fix up those headlights and everything, and then just get that done, figure that out. But that's all the things that's done to the G8 right now. It's like, it's nothing like super over the top. It's just some wheels, some sounds, and some tinted windows, and just little super small mods. There's no headers, no nothing, just a coil pack, some wires, some spark plugs, and just general maintenance, because I just got the car, and the car already had like 130 on it when I got it. It's like, no, it was like 135-ish when I got it, like 2 years ago. No, maybe like 134. Now it's like 136. Like, that just shows how much I drive it in 2 years. This car only been drove in, what, like 2,000-3,000 miles, but that's straight for a show car. Just, that's what it is. What it is, bro. But I need some Brembos. I need another sponsor. So if anybody out there and like want to help somebody out, me and my son built that car. My son is 7. We I ask him what you think about that before I put it in. All right, do you think that was loud? Should I go with this setup? So he is like a father and son build. So that's why I'd be like asking people, can they just help us? Like I don't have no garage. I don't own no collision shop. I don't own no paint shop. I don't own nothing. Everything I do is just me and him, and it's just stuff that I like to do, like go to car shows. So I built stuff to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't get that. Obviously you could tell, but the sounds, it's not like car show material. It's just like, I would say hood car show material. So like, it ain't like, it's not the same color or the fabric look cheap. It's just like, you could have went with like a suede, you know what I'm saying? If it was like a car, like if I was going full blown, but like I'm gonna change all that anyway. These are just ideas, because we had a show car that was complete. Like me and him finished a whole show car that I literally been building since he been a baby, and then he's 7. So like I built that car from when he was a baby until he was 7, and it was completely done. We was gonna go to Autorama with that car. We was gonna finish out the car shows, and just that car was literally just gonna beat up because it was just finished. It had everything done to it, like literally. But then the head gasket went, and I ended up like just tired of dealing with all. It was a car show, but it was just like one of those cars, like it was nice on the outside, but like under the car, shit was zip tied and stuff was getting rusty, and it was like holes in the rust and stuff. But people didn't see that part because like I made sure like the paint stuff and do this and do that, and it ain't like it had, like everything was new. Like it was new brakes, new rotors, new tires, new rims, new paint. So it was like you couldn't see it unless you like actually left the car out. But it was always bothering me anyway. And then when all that just kept happening, I'm like, I might as well just start over and just rebuild another Pontiac. And what better car to rebuild a Pontiac besides a Grand Prix? And there you go, a G8. So pick that one, build that one. So I hope I can get some sponsors. So anybody out there that really, like, we're not looking for like no huge sponsor, but what I'm really looking for is a sponsor for some wheels. Like if anybody can help us sponsor for some wheels, like we need. And I'm not asking like the sponsor we trying to ask, like, I don't know, we could pay for half or something, or work on like a payment plan. But I just want some new, like over the top show wheels for that car. Like that would be the dream for us, to come across some show wheels to be able to put on that car like we had the last car. Because we was winning awards the last car just because we had a perfect set of wheels. Because anybody that build cars or like even wash cars, look at cars, drive cars, no, it's all about the wheel selection. Like I don't care if your paint the coldest, or sounds hit the hardest, or you got the biggest block with all the polish on it. It don't matter if you don't have the wheels. You could be sitting right next to the same car. If that car got a better wheel selection on that car, is most likely gonna win. It's not just because, you know what I'm saying? Like that car can literally have less motor, less all that, but as long as it got tinted, super dark tinted windows and a nice pair of wheels, it will always win. So like what I really want is like a wheel sponsor. Like for us, that would be perfect. And now we don't need tires, we don't need TPM sensors, we don't need nothing. All we need is just the rims, and we were just gonna use those tires, which they mostly brand new, and put them on the new set of wheels, just so we can get it to like Autorama and all that stuff. Because that's really our goal, is to get it to Autorama, because I already had the other car set up to be in Autorama, filled out all the paperwork and all that. And then the head gasket went out and the car overheated and all that. So, but then I got this car, so we're trying to like reset that one and try to get it in Autorama, and then just try to do like the hood shows and like get everybody's name out. Like, because I swear, before we was out here, like with my other car, people really didn't, like before I was putting on my windshield, like people really didn't even know like Sky High Car Audio. And I'm not saying like knocking them, but like here where I stay, people was just going to like the hood shops or whatever, and whatever wire you get, whatever subs they got on sale, that's what you get. Like, but like from me and a couple other people, like, and I'm not gonna say just from Sky High Car Audio, but just like a lot of stuff, like just like the competition stuff. Like I remember people was buying like Walmart subs and putting them in their car, and it was like, why are my sounds blowing? And then your sounds, you push them to the limit, they catching on fire. We putting out fires in your trunk, and then you plugging them back up, and they still work. It's just like, because it's just a better make. It's just a better make, and you spend an extra $200 on a sub, and you really will see like what can happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but we just trying to build that car. Hopefully we get that car up and get everything going on that car, and it be done by the summer of next year. And hopefully nothing go wrong with the motor or the trans. We just trying to put some brakes and then go from there and start up again, start all over, figure out a paint scheme. I really want to do purple, but it's a dude in California with the coldest purple G8. It's another dude, I forgot where, I think he in Arizona. Them two dudes got the sexiest G8s I ever seen. Then it's another dude with a pearl G8 in California too, and a tan one in California. Y'all niggas got the sexiest G8. And it's another one in California. It's a dude, I think he got like 3 G8s, but he got one that's like a wrap, like green goldish. Oh man. And he got like the bumpers from Australia on there front end. Oh man, he got the coldest, like really one of the coldest G8s. But those is like the dudes that we look up, like I look up to get my car too. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that everybody, like that's what I like about G8s too. G8s was almost like the motorcycle scene at one point. Like everybody had a motorcycle, so you knew everybody, or you was getting an idea or something. That's how like the G8s is. It don't matter like who you are, whatever race, whatever. It seemed like everybody that got a G8, like everybody just love the G8. That's just what you on. And it's like a lot of people with G8, like other people, like I don't know, other cars and stuff. Like if you put big wheels on a certain car, they just instantly say you ruined it or look. But something about the G8s, no matter what you do, you could literally put drag tires all the way up to 24s I seen on a G8, and they all, each one look sexy to me. Like I never seen a G8 that I'm like, oh man, that's just ugly as hell. Like all the G8s, no matter what you do to a G8, I don't know if it's like how wide the body sit or the curves that come out the fenders or like that stance, but that will just never get old to me. Like the SS's is the same way. Like the body on those, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I just love the body style. I don't know. I wish they would have kept Pontiac around. That would have been straight. But all right, y'all, dog. I'm just keeping everything posted about the G8. Anybody needs some tips about the sounds, I put in all my sounds. If you need any help with the wheel selection, well, I ain't gonna help you with your wheel selection. I'll just tell you right now, G8s are 5x20s, 5x120. So if you're looking for wheels, you need a 5 lug by 120. That's all you need to know. That's how you buy wheels for a G8. The offset really don't matter unless you just go all out and buy some truck tire wheels, which is the offset's like 14, 15. Like unless you just go that far, then they not meant to fit on your car. But if you just buy normal car rims, the offset shouldn't matter on a G8 because the fenders are rolled on anyway. So you good on a G8. And then anything else, I guess that's just it. That's all I really know. Just the wheels, size, and how to hook up sound, well, how to put subs in a G8. I ain't get the door speakers yet, but I could show you how to put the sounds in there. How to hook up an extra battery. I haven't had any problem on that one. And then that's pretty much like it with the car situation. Like that's all I really know. And when I get other stuff, I like trickle it down the information, like the ZZP. Like a lot of people don't know you could buy stuff from ZZP. Like with that go on right there, you go buy spark plug. No, you can buy spark plugs, wires, coil packs, all from ZZP. You just look under like they don't have our car listed on there, but they got a Corvette, and it's a LS 6.0 Vet. You just click the 6.0 Vet, and you obviously know that's a Corvette, so you can't get all the parts, but the simple things that bolt to the motor, it's like the same thing they use. Is like the spark plugs and the 6.0s use the square spark plugs and not the oval ones like the vet. But on the website they got both, so you can use both. And even if you do mess up and get the oval ones, even though you're not supposed to get the oval ones for the G8, they got brackets on there that you could change the square to the oval to fit the G8, so you good. They got that part on G8.com also. If you mess up on the spark plugs, you get the oval ones instead of the square ones, because you need the square ones for the G8, not the oval ones. The oval ones that look like this, they for the vets and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I know the square ones that look square, they for our cars. So look out for that. And then pretty much nothing else. I'll find some other stuff. I'm hoping to do the SS trans. I got the SS trans pan that I was gonna do soon. I'll let you know about that one. If anybody air not working in the G8, I'm about to go see what's wrong with that. I think I just need a recharge, but if it's something else with like the actuated blades or something, I try to like record to do like working on it and showing like what's the common cause that fails in the G8s. I guess I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm probably soon, hopefully, if stuff go right before the summer. If not, it'd be when it get warm next time, or whenever you see the next video of the G8. And then I wanted to try, if the car don't mess up, if nothing in the motor or trans fail, I wanted to try to do a rear end, a SS Camaro rear end on that. So I'll let y'all know like how much that is, what the installation looking like. And I don't know, like if I came across some sponsors or my videos actually getting like views, I'd probably just start working on it. But because I ain't got no views or you're not getting paid to work on it, so if I mess up, it's gonna cost me more money. So I just let y'all know like where I took it and what they said and all that, such and such, so you can get an idea how much it's gonna be on your G8, or what can you look up, or the part numbers or whatever you need. So I'm gonna be on look up on that. And then I'm gonna try to get my exhaust straight pipe so people can see how it sound, for just a regular straight pipe with just straight all the way back from the stock exhaust all the way back. And it's gonna have cats, so from the cats in the stock exhaust all the way back, see how it sound like that. And then that's pretty much it for like what I'm trying to cover. I'm just looking for a sponsor, trying to keep everybody posted on what's going on with the videos. And then that's probably much it between all that. So let me know if you need anything. You got the G8. Let me know if you seen something that I did on the G8. Like, I guess I really ain't did nothing, so you really can't tell me nothing. But if you see something that ain't supposed to be there, I don't know. Maybe if you see something that's different on my G8, let me know. Like, let me see what's going on in the G8 world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got G8s now. It's like a Charger G8 thing going on right now. So let's see how that work out and everything. But yeah, stay up to the videos. Be looking at my tow truck videos. Be looking at the G8 videos. If I get a GoPro soon, I'll start posting motorcycle videos. I should teach people how like wheelie, burnout, rolling burnouts, stuff like that. But I ain't got no GoPro. So, but stay posted. See what's going on. See what's next. See how the G8 look next time. See ya.